It's crazy. It was driving me crazy.
I figured it out, I think. I don't know if it's right, but I at least have all the questions answered and they're all functioning.
Okay.
That's awesome.
How far did you get, Rosalie?
Okay, so I got the first one, which is putting in the year 2015, and I did the pie chart. So I'm okay there.
Okay.
After that, I don't understand how to make it select the year that's in that box and then the other page. I don't know how to make those two communicate. I didn't get that at all.
So
because if you change the year, it has to look up something else.
Yeah. So for the second one, I don't think I did it how we were supposed to, but
okay.
It was only looking for the sales, contribution margin, and net income, right?
Right. So I got that. I was able to do that for well, I didn't even want to break it down by year because I thought if you change the year in the input box, it has to translate to the rest, and I couldn't understand how to do that. So I didn't even do that. I just wrote down, I'm in, sales, contribution margin, and net income, but I don't know which year to do it on.
So
or how to.
So what I did for that one is I went over, because that's B5, so over 5, and then I did enter, and then selected that year, the input box.
Yeah.
And then the one over, I pressed equal, then the year previous -1, just to, so whenever it changes that year, it changes all of them. You know what I mean?
Well, on the guy's graph in the sample, it had all 5 years on one graph. Like for whatever year you want plus the last 4.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get how to do that at all.
Yeah, I think that's what I think we're talking about the same thing. Am I allowed to share? I'm allowed to show you what I did, right?
You can show me, but I can't copy your, you can't like send it to me. You can't email me.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I don't mess anything up. So
I know.
How do I share my screen?
You go to the left there. It's the green arrow.
Okay, green arrow. Screen share.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, do you see my mouse?
Yes. Current year -4, -3.
Up here, the highlighted area is the pie chart, which you got that one.
Yeah, I got the pie chart. Cash. Okay, wait, let me make sure I have accounts receivable, inventory, fixed assets. It's all fine, and it goes through to the year, and it just is a pie. Okay, yes.
Okay, so for this one, I did just for label current year -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. So then for this one, the current year, I have it set to equal. Oh, the little notice that I'm sharing is blocking. So I have it just set to equal this here. And then,
okay. So whatever is on there is the current year. Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
And did G19, so current year -1, and then the previous -1. So that way, whenever the input changes, it changes this one, which changes this, this, and this.
Okay, that makes sense, except, oh gosh. Then how do you take the next? Okay, so I'm going to start over. Okay, wait. So I'm going to make it. Okay, so just how they did it because that's what they had in that financial statements tab. In 2017, it says year to day, and it says that -1. So whatever the current year, okay, but
from there,
current year is going to be equals and that box.
Yep.
Right? And then done. Okay, and so C minus 1, C minus 2, and then so equals this minus 1. Okay, yeah, that works. Equals, oops, no, I don't want that. This minus 1. Okay, so it came out to be, because I have 2015 in my little yellow box, so it's 2015, 14, 13, 12, 11.
Okay, yep.
Yeah. So then, how do you put those numbers in if that's going to change?
So
How
what?
do you do the VLOOKUP?
So that is where it got tricky, but what I was able to do, it took me a bit of time, and this might not be the most straightforward way. So for,
yeah, that's what I was thinking on all of mine. Like, I'm going to have to make 6 different spreadsheets. Okay.
So for the current year, it's simple. It's just HLOOKUP, the 2015 to the sales. It's just the standard.
But that's the thing. Oh, whatever's in the box, right?
Yeah.
But how? If they can change that year, how can you put something in?
That's just for 15. So whenever it changes, it's set to equal whatever that box is. So if the box ever changes, it'll change whatever it's looking for.
Yeah, it will?
Yeah, yeah. Because it's lookup, you set your lookup to 2000, or you set your lookup to be the input box. So it looks up whatever you put in the input box.
Okay.
So it changes.
Sales, contribution margin, and net income. Okay, so I'm going to do, for 2015, I'm going to do equals VLOOKUP. And then the first one is here in the box, anchored, fine. And then 2015 sales, so I'm going here. And then I just take sales, oh yeah, and anchor. And then one, I don't get it. Okay, and then I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because that's where 2015 falls. 7 and false. But that's where my problem is. Oh, it didn't even. It gave me a value is not able. What? Again, I thought dang it.
Do you have to do a horizontal lookup, not a VLOOKUP?
But I want it to take, oh, 2015 is the first thing it's looking for. You're right. Horizontal. Okay, HLOOKUP, that's my thing. That's my box. And then it's not going to be 7. It's going to be 1, the first one from B27 to J46. So it's going to be 1. False. Let me see if that works. Oh, it's going to be 2. No, it's going to be 1. I don't get it.
Did it not work?
Okay, so I have HLOOKUP, and then I have D2, which is where my 2015 box is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's horizontal. No, yeah, so it's horizontally looking for 2015. Oh, I didn't include that. I got it. All right. My thing needs to be B26 for the starting place. B26. 26, not 27. I didn't include the years.
Oh, okay.
And then it needs to be 2, not 1. 115,026. So that should be sales for 2015.
That's what I have.
115. Okay, perfect. So oh, I get it.
So now that you can do that, you'll be able to do the same exact thing for contribution margin and net income. Now
just changing the number.
Now what got me really, really confused is to make it so all the rest change. They all have to be built on that first one. So what I ended up doing is I did very similar, the same thing, but I did the lookup is dashboard the input -1.
Oh.
That's the only way I could figure out how to do it, because what you want in that cell is a year that you don't know. That year can change, so you can't set it to be to always look up 2014.
Right. Yeah.
So number. So I did the input -1, and then same thing.
Okay, hang on. So anchor D2 -1. Do I have to parentheses that whole thing? Probably, huh?
I didn't.
You didn't, and it came out okay?
That came out fine.
So is the sales for 2014 94,698?
Yes.
Awesome.
And then you do -2, 3, and 4.
Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. I love it. Good. And that one's -3. And that one's -4. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then these guys are all all right, I'm going to do this. Why is that different? Oh, 7. Oh. It should be 7. Okay. I got it. Okay, give me a quick second. I just want to make sure my numbers match. And this one across. Oh, man. Okay, that was pretty brilliant. I never would have thought of any of that. One, 2. The next thing is, oh, I got negative. Can I get a negative number?
Yeah, at one point it will be a negative.
Okay.
Is it net income for 2012? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a negative.
Got it. Okay. -4. Okay, I have all my numbers. I'm good on that. So I'm going to put them into dollars, and then I can make the graph.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did a line graph.
Okay.
That's one I did.
Okay, but here's the other thing. Oh, I can just make, okay, I got it. I'm going to delete this because I was totally wrong, and there we go. Okay, that was so helpful. Thank you.
No problem.
So, yay, I'm so happy. Okay. And then for this last one, we have to put the whole thing. You just do the same thing, current years, -1, -2.
This is the one I could not figure out. Because,
oh, really?
Yeah, to me, you have to look up 2 things at the same time.
Yeah.
So for me to do this one, I had to create an extra don't know if you call it chart, that referenced the year. And so the year was referenced already, and then you would create the VHB lookup according to the category.
Oh, so like the graph was populated from the year. Oh, okay.
What? I don't get it.
I populated the graph from the item, but I first had to create. I'll just show you.
Okay.
So, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, let me see. I hit all. So this section over here, the 2015 changes with the year. So if I go to the dashboard and change this to 2016, that changes to 2016. And so the graph only is attached to this.
Got it. Oh, okay.
So it's equals and then that space and then start from there. Right?
Sorry, I didn't get your question.
So on your calculations page, you just took a cell and you said equals, and then you went back to the dashboard, select the year, and then whatever that is, use that.
Yeah. So that year references this information, actually. It's a whole connection. That's why I'm not sure if it's the correct way to do it, but it all works.
Then how does it change the information when you need it to? See what I mean?
On which point?
Because your 2016 sales, it says whatever that is, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you get that number to change when they change the 2016 to 2015?
Because this formula right here is referencing the dashboard's year. And so when I change the year on the dashboard, so I change it to 2017, it'll change the year here. And all that information changed.
Oh.
But I thought, didn't you need a 5-year history?
Yeah, and so I had to create a 5-year history for all 2015, 16, and 17.
Okay. Just added them yourself. But it's not the total on the graph that he wanted. That's what tripped me up too. It's not just all 5 years, it's what was 2011, 12, 13, 14, then 15. It had numbers for each one. So stops along the way in that guy's spreadsheet in the video. I don't see how
in his data or what he had on the dashboard.
When the guy says, let's go to the spreadsheet, and then he shows it's going to kind of look like this. He shows a graph and it has 5 little stops for each of those 5 years. It's not just
like a line graph that shows. But that's because the question totally seems different. The question seems like it's a cumulative one.
Okay.
But I'll have to look at that. Maybe I didn't look at the question right.
Well, I was going crazy on this for a few hours, and couldn't get it. So, but also I noticed too, well, maybe this doesn't help. Never mind, it's nothing. So, okay. So I'm going to try to do the same thing. with just those. It's kind of what we just put in for this, only it's all of the different categories from that second section, right?
Because the question for the last one showing a 5-year history. As a percentage of the cells, that's what made me think that was right, to show.
Yeah, I get making that a percent. It's totally still confusing to me. I don't get it.
I feel like you could read that question a few different ways.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Oh gosh. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to do the rest of this just like you were showing me, and then make it look like the other one. And I think I'll be okay. But I'll just shoot out an email with a couple of sample numbers to see if they match with you guys. How about that?
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'm good with that. All right, cool.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Yep,
Bye,
we'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.